guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all living the American dream. Now today I'm super excited because I'm going to be doing a style swap. Now when people ask me about my style, I tend to classify it as more of a romantic style. No, I don't mean romantic as in when two people love each other. I mean romantic as in the artistic movement that really helped people get across their thinking and their imagination. Now, style-wise, that usually means flowy, lots of pinks, hair slicked back, very traditionally girly. And this you can really see in these pictures from the 18th century, right here. Obviously, romantic style has evolved and become more modern since this time period, but it is still very much a tribute to the Romantic era. Now, this era lasted from about 1830 through 1870. Things that were going on in American history at that time was the Indian Removal Act, which is also known as the Trail of Tears. Now, this was when the American settlers were forcing the Native Americans off of their land and onto reservations, which were bits of land that nobody really wanted, not really good for growing any crops, not really good for sustainability, but that's just the land that they were given. Children were being sent away to boarding schools if they wanted an education, and they weren't really being allowed to have any of their own spiritual thoughts or religious thoughts. Now, it's important to realize this because while the Americans were expressing themselves and getting this whole new idea of romanticism and imagination and the feelings and thoughts, Native Americans were being suppressed at the same time. We were obviously expanding throughout this entire time period, but down in the South, slavery was becoming a big problem because some slaves were a bit educated, such as one named Nat Turner. Now, he was the leader of Nat Turner's rebellion. This was a rebellion that led to the death of many African Americans. It lasted for a couple of days, and it's a rebellion on a larger scale, but they were happening all of the time in the South because there were so many people that were slave owners. Obviously, I love the Romantic style, and I think that the Romantic era was a huge part of America becoming what it is today, whether that's in the style, in the literature, or even in the way of thinking. But it is important to understand that it does come from our dark past. Now for the fun part. I'm going to be transforming into a more gothic kind of look. So my outfit today is very much showing what my sort of romantic style is. I'm wearing flowy with some pink, some flower patterned with nature. Here, I'll show you. As you can see, I'm wearing a romper. I'm wearing these shoes, which are velvet, and they're very dark pink. So I love these shoes. They're a little girly while still being comfortable and a sneaker. The romper is very flowy. I do have in my wardrobe, my favorite kind of pink is the more rose gold light pink, and so I have a lot of that. I'm not wearing it right now though. My hair is, I always wear it either slicked back into a high bun, or if I wear it down, then I still put the top so it's half up, half down. Makeup wise, I'm just wearing a little bit of foundation and concealer with some mascara and a very light lip. And that is basically my everyday kind of look, aesthetic, romantic style. So now I'm going to take off the makeup. I'm gonna take a shower, wash my hair, and come back and turn into a gothic style.
Hey guys, so as you can see, I'm out of the shower and even my bathrobe and towel show my romantic style, but I'm gonna make it gothic. So I'm gonna start with my makeup, and I'm sort of low on supplies right now because I left a lot of it at school where I just had a show going on, but I did run to CVS and get some stuff to make this video. So here we go. One part of the gothic style that I'm trying to get is the very pale skin. So instead of using my concealer, I'm using this powder, which is a few shades lighter than my actual skin color. Okay, now that I'm done with my base, I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow. I don't have a contour. I don't have a lot of stuff that I would be using if I did have it, but I'm trying to contour using the same black eyeshadow that I used on my eyes. Whoa, this is crazy. So I don't know if it's as prominent on camera, but this towel started up here and it went back. So when I was doing the face, there's a line now where I put the powder and where I didn't, and you can see how much paler I am with the powder on. Whoa. Wow. So I don't think I rock this look. It's definitely not as much as I rock the romantic look. I think it looks better in the mirror than it does on camera also, but this is it. It's time for the hair. Now, in most of gothic style, the hair is slick, black, long. My hair is none of those things. It's also usually straight, which no. So what I've decided to try and do is just make it so that the bottom is down like that with this styling cream. We'll see if it works. It's also, it's usually a middle part. Okay, so basically right now, I don't know if it's gonna stay, but I'm trying to basically glue my hair straight. Alright, so while I was finishing up my hair, the camera died, but I have plugged it back in and it's turned back on, and while that was happening, I got dressed. So here is my new outfit. I'm definitely not used to this style, and I don't think that I'm necessarily doing it justice right now, but I did the best that I could. Now I wanted to talk about how Gothicism
it came out of Romanticism. So while they appear to be completely opposite, at least style-wise, they're actually kind of similar. One example is how right now my hair is slicked down like this. That is something that would also happen in Romantic style. Not necessarily the same pin straight, usually like dark black long hair, but that is just one similarity. Literature-wise, Gothicism is so similar to Romanticism. It just adds a cool element of horror to it, but it also expresses the same feelings and sometimes supernatural things that Romanticism is known for. My favorite part of Gothicism is the architecture. It's so cool. Those big castles or cathedrals that you see with those huge windows and those pointy roofs, that's Gothic architecture, and I'll insert some of it here. It's beautiful. So now from my experience, what I learned about Gothic style is that it's supposed to be very tight, very dark, lots of corsets, lace, leather, mesh, just things like that. None of which are me, really. I really like the choker. I really like these tights. I don't think I'd ever be able to wear them again. I don't think I could pull them off, but it was really fun to wear them this time. I love these shoes. They're like really cool platforms, so those I might even wear again. The makeup, I didn't do a very good job, but I just don't think it's me. I don't like having darkness around my eyes. I already have crazy dark circles. But yeah, so I enjoyed doing it. I think it's crazy to see me like this, but I don't think that I'm going to be doing it again. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you stay living the American dream.